Hey, what's up guys, Bajheera here. In this video I'm going to be bringing you some more 3v3 arenas on the 5.4 public test realm. This is me playing as my warrior. Really can't get enough of the 5.4 warrior at the moment. Queuing up some threes on the PTR, having a lot of fun. Like we talked about last video, warriors feel really solid, and definitely excited to share some more 3v3 arena footage with you from the perspective of a warrior in patch 5.4. We're queuing these games as Warrior, Frost Mage, Druid. Which seems like it could be a very strong comp in patch 5.4, although perhaps being opposed to each other normally, Warriors and Frost Mages do seem to synergize pretty well together, especially in the damage department. Part of the reason why we're bursting these teams down so horrifically fast is probably because my Mage is most likely using the trinket that grants you 57% increased critical strike damage, 57% increased mastery, and 57% increased haste, 57% increased haste, that is, along with very cheeky elite intelligence stat. And that's a PvE trinket that some people may end up getting, but hopefully not too many, or hopefully it gets toned down, because that's coming down from 86% is the value that it normally is. And then it gets scaled down to 57% for PvP. But regardless, it is absolutely disgusting. And as a warrior, I could still use it and almost one-shot people. So in general, this comp does seem like a lot of fun. But the main thing that we were doing, rather than trying to find out what the best comp for 5.4 is mainly we're just going to try to queue up some arenas, see what's going on, get a feel for our classes. And so far, like I said in the last video, warriors are feeling really good. Hey, check out that neat little icon for Avatar. You see that? So watch when I pop Avatar. Watch above my head. It gets like almost like a bloodlust icon above my head for the duration of Avatar. That's kind of a cool little change. And I'm not talking about that where you Berserker Rage or Enrage and get that little icon. You'll see what I'm talking about. Wait till I pop cooldowns in this Warlock and make him disappear with Avatar. So I'm gonna hop into Battle Sands here, pop my cooldowns, and the Warlock just falls over. Probably more mage damage than even me, because I got mesmerized right there at the end. I hate that spell. But look at the little Avatar icon. Can you see it above my head? It's got like a little bloodlust thing, like a shaman or something like that. It's pretty cool. I like that addition. I wish that Avatar would give you 30% increased haste though. That'd be pretty sweet. So this match is kind of scary. I open up with a Reflect on the Polymorph, and then I don't intervene out of the Nova very fast. So the Mage ends up getting out of the Nova and getting ready to polymorph me again, but I run over there and I fear him. But in the time that it's taken me to sort of tool that Mage around, unfortunately, my new to level 90 arenas healer Butt Soap gets globaled by a Hunter and an Enhancement Shaman. He's not used to this BM enhancement burst, so he goes down. But it's okay because you know, I'm a warrior and my partner's a Frost Mage, and we've got more than enough burst to kill these guys. So they take out Butt Soap, but we make them pay the price. You can't, no killing Butt Soap. It's not allowed. Poor guy. Never played level 90 arenas before. But we take these guys out and move on to the next match, no problem. These guys are a Boomkin, Frost Mage, and Holy Priest. Now, I'm seeing a few more Holy Priests played on the live streams around the PvP community as well, and I'm wondering if that's going to be one of the more dominant specs that priests are going to decide to play for patch 5.4. I know that they get an extra CC from Chastise, which does help, especially Mage, Druid, Holy Priest comps can CC people forever. So I guess that might be why they use them in these particular comps, but it was not actually used to very good effect in this match, because we go hard on the Boomkin. They do force my Mage to Ice Block there, but I'm going to get a big fear on their Holy Priest, which is going to start us off pretty well. Holy Priest gets out of that, but I'm still blasting this Druid for tons and tons of damage. Although it is kind of depressing to see you pop cooldowns and still only hit for about 30k, but I think the bleed damage might cover that. And we get the Priest on a Polymorph, and the Druid's going to try to blink away. I'm going to Heroic Leap after him and cut him in half. So we win that game and move right on to the next one, which just so happens to be a rematch versus our buddies. So this match, I'm actually going to try not to pop any cooldowns and see what happens. And to my great dismay, my Frost Mage still ends up one-shotting the Warlock with really, like, very little contribution from me. I don't really contribute any sort of CC, just doing basic warrior damage, and the Mage still just rolls right over him with his Frost Orb. So I really am very strongly hoping that my Mage is using that scumbag trinket, because if he wasn't, good lord, Mages are going to be a very frightening force to be reckoned with, as if they aren't already. I know that right now in 5.3, maybe Frost Mages aren't the strongest they've ever been, but you can really never take Mage Burst lightly. And hopefully that the damage we're seeing right now is not a result of just baseline Frost Mage damage, but you never know. And this is why I keep playing PTR. Is that, number one, warriors are a lot of fun. Number two, it's good to see what other classes are capable of. And in this match, I'm really not wasting any time popping my cooldowns. I didn't get to last time, so I'm going to run in there first, global pop everything, stun their entire team, and go ham on this Warlock. I get grip back, charge back, and I get gripped again, but no worries because I got Heroic Leap, and I'm going to kick that heal from the Shaman, and this Warlock is just going to go down. We're just steamrolling this team. I mean, it's nothing to be like super pumped about. It's PTR. People are just queuing up arenas on classes they probably never played before. All kinds of varying different experience levels. But for me, I'm just excited to be doing some threes on my Warrior again because I haven't played threes on my Warrior in a long time. Because it's kind of frustrating to play a Warrior at high rating right now. You just don't really have as much to offer as you might need to, and not even as much to offer as you used to. So it's kind of frustrating. But it is getting to the end of the season, and I might start playing my Warrior in threes again just to see what happens. Why not? Give it a shot, and you know, at least sharpen up my skills for 5.4 because I do anticipate playing a 5.4 Warrior quite a bit. Been having fun on my Death Knight, been having fun messing around, but you guys, there should be no doubt in your mind that Warrior is my favorite class, and I'm no more happy about not having as much Warrior gameplay as you guys are, so I'm really happy to have Warriors being fun on 5.4 PTR because that means that I get to commentate and play some sweet Warrior arenas and BGs and stuff, but I figured we haven't seen much arena, and honestly, in terms of my interest, 3v3 is my favorite thing, and I think it's the best way of sort of gauging how strong your class is. Speaking of being rusty, these guys open up on me in a smoke bomb. I luckily get knocked out of it, but that doesn't mean that we're out of the woods yet. I tried to show my achievements and show them how powerful I was to scare them off, but this is a PTR character, so I have very few achievements, so it didn't work as well as I thought. I'm kidding. I just pressed Y along with T, which is my trinket button. But yeah, that's an evidence of being a little rusty. Not pressing buttons right is a pretty basic explanation of that. But it's all good because we survived the burst and we kite it out, pop some cooldowns, slay this rogue, and we're out of there. So I think my mage actually killed the hunter while I wasn't looking because he's freaking ridiculous damage dealing mages, scum lords. Regardless, I'm gonna Zerker Rage this sap, and then I'm gonna get hodged right out of my Zerker Rage and blinding lighted. So that's a pretty solid opener from these guys. That's good CC on me, and they are trying to train the Resto Druid, poor fellow butt soap, but we already established that you're not allowed to kill butt soap. So I'm gonna shockwave both of the warrior and the rogue here. Gonna open up a big can of whoop ass on this warrior, get him down to about half health, knock him down. He's gonna die by the sword there. Anticipating more cooldowns because he's so low health, I'm just gonna switch off, and he does shield wall and gets a bot, but I've already started to get the rogue down to about half health, so the paladin's down there in a bubble. He can't really see his rogue. I disarm the rogue, charge him, stun him, he's dead before the paladin can even get a heal off. So that's just a, you know, some little bit of heads up play. Starting to cleave targets down. It does feel like you can cleave targets down as a warrior. That's good that when you switch to a target, their health actually goes down. It's a good feeling, and I'm looking forward to more of that in the patch. Now, this is going to be something that hopefully you don't see too much of. Double Elemental Shaman. So I'm thinking that these guys are going to pop cooldowns first global and kill somebody. So I'm going to go right for their healer. It turns out that they're either, you know, my strategy actually works, or they just don't really feel like going for the insta-give on anybody. So I'm just over here hitting the priest. I do pummel that hex, even though both my teammates can get each other out of hexes, including myself, so no matter who they hex, somebody can get them out. Hopefully they do. But I'm just gonna keep training the priest because we already got a pain stuff out of him, and I'm a warrior, man. That's what I can do. I feel like I'm pretty confident with my damage. The priest is gonna have to heal instead of dispel that ice block, so we're in pretty good shape here. Once I get knocked down, look at that. You can just run right back up the middle. No worries. You don't none of this running all the way around crap, getting hit the entire time. Just run right back up the middle of the map, execute that priest, and get on with your life. It's a good feel, and I'm really looking forward to playing a warrior in 5.4. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once this video goes up, probably gonna start the stream up for the evening. Hopefully you guys can come hang out. It's twitch.tv/Bajheera. Hope to see you guys there. And as always, thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.